we've done a story like this before where we had a young man in Cheddars who was just doing his job and he ended up getting whooped by a family because whatever reason they decided they didn't like his face and they jumped on him, right?
That was
and
the
if you remember,
17-year-old, right?
yes,
Yeah.
and you remember the mom ended up getting in contact with Cheddars and she said that all they offered her was a plate of chicken tenders. Do you recall?
They offered her a free meal.
Free meal. All right. So,
but you know how 3 like to put some sauce on it. They only gave her 2 chicken tenders, and it wasn't even spicy.
It wasn't even spicy. Wasn't even breaded right. So now we're gonna go to Chipotle. We gonna go to Chipotle, right? And we go find out what's going on at Chipotle when somebody decided to jump on another employee because they wanted some extra chicken. So we gonna jump into this and we gonna come back and talk about it.
William and Pyle live 1.5 miles from this Chipotle where the assault happened. They weren't home when I went by there to try and get some sort of answers. Keep in mind, the video you're about to see all started because of a meal request. All you can clearly make out are the screams of customers begging the fight to stop. A viewer sent us this video of the December 10th brawl inside of a Chipotle. Deputies believe the man winding his fist up for a punch, well, that's Jamal Williams, 6'3", 300 pounds. The video shows a moment later, he appears to try and hit the Chipotle worker on the head. The woman next to him with the reddish hair holding down the employee is believed to be Kayla Pyle. In a newly obtained police report, deputies say just before this, the unnamed employee was serving Pyle. At one point, Pyle asked for extra chicken, but got upset when she learned it would cost extra. Before this video started, the employee had told her manager she was going to leave work because of the encounter, but Williams allegedly came inside and threw her to the ground when she got within 10 feet of the front door. That's when the video started. Several Chipotle workers appeared to try and step in to break it up. They eventually had to step away before they too got hurt.
There you go. In Indian land. So these fast food restaurants.
Indian land at? They didn't even say the state. I don't know.
It said Charlotte. I'm assuming that's the Carolinas.
North Carolina? Okay.
Yeah. It says Charlotte, Indian land. So I'm sure that's the Carolinas. So now here it is. We got an employee at Chipotle who I'm sure didn't expect her day to go this way because somebody wanted some extra chicken and they said it was unreasonable for it to cost extra and not so eloquently as I put it. So what do we do? What do we do? We can't even go to work and be safe.
Why people feel it's okay to act this way, I don't know, right? I can only go ahead and come to some type of hypothetical understanding of the situation. Could it be that you didn't have the correct upbringing? Because in society, it's generally understood that you can't put hands on each other, right? You know what the law is. But for those people to go ahead and feel that comfortable, what is it that makes you go the extra mile? It's a girl and you're a big 300-pound dude. Yo, bro, I ain't got no respect for you whatsoever. Like, I hope when you go to jail, like, I hope they violate you because you were, no, I mean, I know, I'm sorry. My heart of hearts and my do the right thing mind would say, okay, nobody deserves injustice or anything like that. But dude, you put all of a swing, like you wound up, bow, and you hit the girl. She was a girl. Does it make it any better if it's a guy? No. But we all know that there is a stark difference between ladies' biology and man's biology, right? You can't even go ahead and defend yourself against something like that. She was on the ground, and at one point he lifted her up and you could see her back come off the ground. She was off the ground. She was getting tossed. Yo, bro, that is terrifying for somebody who is her. That's not fair. There is never going to be any justification for me as to why this big dude was going to put hands on this girl and she was never a threat. Even if she was a threat, dude, you're 300 pounds, right? Does she have a weapon in her hands or something like that? You know, whatever the case may be, what's the mitigating factor that's going to make you do this? And then it looked like his girl was in on this situation too, right? I think her name is Kayla Pyle and his name was Jamal or something like that. And it's like, yo, what do y'all fat asses really want to eat that bad that it's really going to make you beat up on an employee? They're just coming here to serve you. She didn't make the rules about it being additional. She's just going ahead and doing her job. You're mad because it's additional. Do what everybody else does and write corporate. Don't beat somebody that has nothing to do with it. Now both of y'all going to serve jail time. Both of y'all going to serve y'all fat asses some jail time. And you're going to eat a bunch of stuff in there that ain't chicken. So help me.